Still ain't seen a new
And it's our job to
Transformers,
analyze
though. I
their
don't see
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Deep in the bowels of outer space lies a monster so cruel, so callous, so evil that the universe itself trembles at his approach. Behold the mighty Lord Frieza.
Oh, he's adorable with the horns and that floppy tail and the... Genocide? Oh, awesome. And he's laughing. Cool.
Frieza's diminutive stature and faux gentility were intentionally deceptive and rooted in a surprising place. In response to the Japanese economic bubble at the time, Frieza's design was meant to evoke real estate speculators. Series mangaka Akira Toriyama has described such speculators as the worst sort of people. Yes, really.
I guess you could say Frieza is more than meets the eye. Oh, wait, shit, that's later.
Much is unknown about Frieza's alien race and heritage, only that he and his father were born
It's
as
the part that you were talking about, like the grape soda.
Yeah,
Like grape soda.
that's not
Frieza
random as
big.
hell.
Hey, what y'all
He's
like?
a
Y'all
tiny
like grape
man.
soda?
I love grape soda.
I used to love fruit
I
flavored
do.
soda.
I ain't gonna count.
I,
It depends. Grape soda sometimes tastes like medicine. So
It's
it just
true.
depends. You feel me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
grape lollipops are yummy.
with abnormally high power levels.
Oh, like how the doc said my blood alcohol level was 0.8 straight out the womb. Frieza was so crazy strong that unlike most Dragon Ball characters who transform
Stop
to get
drinking,
stronger,
buddy.
Frieza transforms
Right.
to get weaker. So he doesn't like accidentally nuke a planet, only intentionally.
With his father's empire and army at his beck and call, Frieza would cross the universe, conquering worlds one by
Hey,
one,
how y'all
and
gonna show
selling
my
them
man
to the
Piccolo
highest
like
bidder,
that, though?
just like real estate speculators.
And if anyone objected, he'd just kill them, their entire family, and everyone they ever knew. Just
Dang.
like real estate speculators. While he usually lets his weird, multicolored alien grunts do his dirty work for him, Frieza's not afraid to throw down himself, especially if some spiky-haired space monkeys start getting too uppity for their own good.
Frieza's strength comes from his innate understanding and manipulation of his own ki, or life energy, which he can use to enhance his physicality or manifest into projectile attacks.
Like his classic Death Beam, Death Ball, Death Wave, Death Cannon, Death Saucers. Yeah, I'm sensing a theme here.
Frieza can move mountains with his mind, fire laser beams from his eyes, create ki force fields, and he even learned to sense the ki of others through sheer observation alone. He's fast enough to keep up with Goku's ki attacks, which, scaled to the ki he absorbed for a spirit bomb against Kid Buu, could move across the universe in less than a minute. That
Dang.
would be over 17 quadrillion times the speed of light, and he's gotten even stronger and faster since then.
You know you're a badass when you can stroll into Planet Vegeta, a planet filled with people whose only higher aspirations
That's his
involve
dad,
murder
ain't it,
and
Vegeta?
hair gel, and talk shit like you own the place. And he got so paranoid about one of them getting strong enough to kick his ass that he blew up the friggin' planet.
Blew up.
Considering
Yeah.
Planet Vegeta has 10 times the gravity of Earth, this would mean it likely has 10 times the mass and 100 times the energy required to overcome its gravitational binding energy and destroy it. That's over 5.3 yotatons of TNT.
And that was in his weakest form. Too bad he kinda missed a spot. Or several, because a bunch of Saiyans survived to fight another day. Space genocide just ain't what it used to be.
This would come back to bite him when he was
What?
finally forced to confront the Earthbound Saiyan Kakarot, and accidentally ended up being the reason he turned into the legendary Super Saiyan.
Like the
Kakarot.
albino dildo he is, Frieza has survived being pounded by Broly for over an hour straight, crushed by Goku's Spirit Bomb, and then split in half, consumed
Oh, I
by an
remember that.
exploding planet, and left to float in the vacuum of space.
He can survive without the vast majority of his body, though unlike other Dragon Ball villains, he
That's all I like. How this nigga survive? Half of his body still got name talking, doing all this and that. Like, hell nah. Y'all ain't see that, did you?
He looked like a piece of meat.
Really, really strong.
That cell right there.
can't heal on his own.
It didn't help him that much after he got his ass sent to hell, but because of that dragon in his balls, he was back at it again.
And with just 4 months worth of training, the first time he'd ever trained in his entire life, Frieza was able to achieve a new transformation capable of surpassing the Super Saiyan, Golden Frieza.
That's a level of
that
laziness
one.
I aspire to, Wiz. DeviantArt Frieza here lets him keep up with Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta.
A significantly weaker Super Saiyan God Goku could blow up the whole of Universe 7 in a punch clash with the God of Destruction, Beerus. And the shockwaves of their
Beerus, yeah.
punches were able to reach the edges
Yeah,
of
Beerus.
existence in only a few
He that
seconds.
nigga too.
Over 270 quadrillion times the speed of light. And that is before so many years of power-ups and training between then and now.
Totally crazy, but nothing compared to his newest and greatest form.
A transformation capable of surpassing Goku's Ultra Instinct and Vegeta's Ultra Ego, their peaks at this point. A transformation
Vegeta
even
Ultra
stronger
Ego.
than Gas, who was
Yeah.
wished to be the strongest in the universe.
He literally said F you to the Dragon Balls. This is Black Frieza.
The all-seeing Oracle Fish had prophesied the coming of the universe's strongest, and perhaps he was talking about Frieza all along.
Come on, give us another prediction. Oh,
That fish is
Wiz, I
going
think
to-
you're gonna die. Oh, for some godforsaken reason, he didn't use his newfound power to kill those pesky Saiyans. They were right there, you moron.
In fact, he once committed the archvillain's
Man,
greatest
sick
sin
neck.
and teamed up with them to save their universe and beat
Mhm.
Jiren,
What?
a being comparable to
I ain't know that.
Yep.
I ain't know that. I ain't know that.
Really?
Frieza
Oh,
teamed
no,
up with
he did.
Goku and them?
Yeah. He did. It's like they went and dang it. They went and they got him from like this prison he was in and brought him there to be an extra member on their team. Yeah, because that dude they were fighting was tough. Like he was real deal for his bleeding. Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
You ain't never seen that?
That's typical anime. They always have at least one moment where they make the villain and the heroes team up for some shit. It never fails.
He didn't like them right after, but even the whole time during the episode, every now and then them out, but they needed each other in the end to take out old boy or whatever. That's all it was.
the gods of destruction.
Because no one's allowed to destroy the universe but him.
And that's a promise he means to keep. This almighty emperor will continue to rule the universe with an iron grip and a heart of ice.
Hey.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by NordVPN. During our show.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Or you live even longer and become an 80s toy commercial. This is Megatron.
Megatron.
In Cybertron's ancient past, the planet was ruled by the Functionist religious order, which decreed a Transformer's natural-born alternate mode determined their role and status in society rather than letting them
Over
choose for
9
themselves.
million, yeah.
Born into this repressive caste system, Megatron of Tarn dreamed of something
That's
more.
ancient as
So
hell.
this giant Hasbro toy robot, only $5.99 at your nearest Rite Aid, wrote a manifesto on peaceful dissent that got popular with the oppressed Cybertronian working class. So much so, in fact, that the Senate tried to have him assassinated. Whoa, politics alert!
After surviving that brush with death, Megatron was convinced that peace could never be an option. The only path left to overthrow the crippling social order was violent revolution.
So were the Autobots originally the bad guys here? Optimus Prime? More like Optimus Crime? Never say that Megatron wasn't committed. The civil war he started between the two groups lasted 9 million fucking years. And again,
Bro, 9
remember,
million years?
toy robots.
He was aided in his war
crazy.
efforts by his immensely powerful fusion cannon, a giant
Oh,
laser
he's like
bazooka
that
that can
fight.
hit targets from 12 miles away and level a small town in a single shot. These projectiles are so fast, they're able to exit the atmosphere from ground level after only a single second. By scaling the distance of the Earth using the angle of this shot, the fusion cannon's projectile must be moving over 4,200 times the speed of sound.
But like me, the fusion cannon needs a little time to recharge between shots. So Megatron's got
As soon as you
Bet.
let that off, like you ain't even gonna be able to think.
Right. He just said 1 second. Just 1 second.
Yeah.
You done?
That's
You
crazy.
cooked?
That's crazy.
Got some tools to keep the job going. He can close the distance with his Energon mace and block blows with his Energon shield. It helps that Meg's literally fought as a gladiator before his stunt as a revolutionary.
Megatron can fire lasers from his eyes and arms, launch buzzsaws strong enough to slice through solid rock, fly through the air, and open up a force field known as a panic bubble.
Now, it might seem like a huge flaw that it lets enemy combatants inside, but that's only until you realize it won't let them back out again. That's when the panic part comes in. Megatron's not trapped in there with you. You're trapped in there with him.
Megatron's Cybertronian body is strong enough to match the Autobot leader Optimus Prime, who can toss around oil tankers
Optimus
weighing
Prime.
hundreds of thousands of tons. And Megatron's metallic hide was tough enough to survive an explosion so massive, it launched the entire planet of Cybertron through space.
By taking a look at Cybertron's mass and how fast it was sent flying to get its overall kinetic energy, Megatron must have survived a blast equal to nearly 4.5 nenatons of TNT, enough to annihilate a small star. He can even keep up with Decepticons like Starscream, who can fly across the galaxy from Earth to Cybertron at hundreds of thousands of times the speed of light.
And he wouldn't be a Transformer without being able to transform into various vehicles. A tank, a stealth bomber jet,
And a gun! Just a gun. Walter B-38, in fact. I'm sorry, Wiz. I know he's this tragic revolutionary corrupted by the cycle of
Transformers.
violence.
I'm tripping because all I knew that they could do was transform into a car.
Yeah, same.
I don't know about the gun thing either.
You could transform into a gun?
Man, all I heard was
Yeah,
This is new.
He won't never go to jail.
Never
Whoever
either.
got him, like, bruh, turn into a gun.
Right. Now I want to know, can
Right.
he like shoot himself?
You can never
Does
take
he
me
become a
alive.
weapon for somebody, or he can shoot his own bullets with himself? Like I'm
Yeah.
confused about that part of the gun
Where the
thing.
bullets come from? That's weird.
That's crazy.
Right. How does the trigger work?
Or whatever, but that is the funniest shit I have ever seen. What does he have, like his Deceptive buddies point him at people and fire?
sometimes he can fire himself too.
Oh my god. That looks even sillier.
You may be laughing, but Megatron is no joke. By utilizing space bridge teleportation technology, Megatron can establish a remote link up to a nearby black hole and teleport the antimatter it produces to his location.
Through his eyeballs.
Should matter and antimatter meet, they will be mutually.
Took you 9 million years to remember why you started fighting in the first place? Would that memory get
Yeah,
lost in the
9 million
cloud?
years.
In what was possibly his most
That's
surprising tactical move yet, Megatron saved the universe from annihilation as an Autobot.
What?
He realized that after millions of years of indefinite war, the ideals that he fought for, freedom, justice, equality, had switched sides, and Megatron had to as well.
Turns out there was more to this supervillain than met the eye, because true to his nature, Megatron transformed.
Fight who y'all got?
Megatron.
I said Megatron in the beginning because they
Hey.
both practically
Yeah,
aliens,
Frieza.
but I honestly don't know.
We going to
All right.
Frieza. Frieza all day, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Kakarot.
staying with Frieza.
We going to Frieza, no count.
Battle!
Go. Well, that kind of sound like Sonic music.
Greetings, noble warrior of planet Cyber whatever. I, Lord Frieza, claim this world as my own. Cheer for me or face annihilation.
I have fought for my planet for eons. I would rather see it turn
Go,
to ash than
Megatron.
reside in your filthy hands, organic scum.
I love it
I'm
when
gonna
they
start
know
calling
that.
him that.
Pity. I'll have to construct a new mothership from your corpse. What's wrong? Is that clunky robot body too slow to keep up?
My wit should more than suffice, you blithering ponce.
Oh,
37.
The bones is talking.
wow.
And the music in the background.
That's what I was going to say.
That's crazy.
You don't make it no better.
It's not gonna be enough. I'm about to say that is not gonna be enough. I knew he was about to power up. I just knew it.
No.
Frieza tough. I don't care what nobody say. Frieza tough.
His laugh.
Just out of that damn planet. There'll be no planet left to take over. Megatron better fly away. Oh, he went in the
So he said, let me bring it to me.
Oh no, Megatron, man!
Well, doesn't this just always happen? I give it 5 minutes.
My planet!
Oh, he's still alive.
Yes, sir.
I thought he was dead.
We're about to get into it now. Come on.
Behold the mighty Lord Frieza, ruler of a dying planet. My planet. Where is your army? Where is your ship? So powerful, and yet you will wander the depths of space for eternity. All because of me! What a fool.
You despicable cretinous worm! I'll torture you until your screams can be heard in the vacuum of space!
Ooh,
Die a fool's
back
death.
in the space. Scream.
Oh Lord, the way he screamed though.
I know.
You will die by my hand!
You fool!
See, I'm trying to tell you, you cannot take him out like that.
No.
Sabatronians must kill them all.
angry.
Wrong again, Frieza. It was actually 1 minute and 10 seconds. Idiot.
Megatron's ruthless resilience may have netted him a win in some scenarios, but Frieza's overwhelming power gave him a
Told y'all. We talking about with half a body. We talking about with one arm doing it.
Told him. They showed him with half a body
Them
inside
doing it
of the
like
episode.
that, man. I was the only one that went. I was the only one that went with Frieza, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, I went with Frieza too.
Hold up,
Man.
we gonna rewind that clip because you went back to Megatron, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Go back. I don't even know Megatron as a character. I've been with Frieza since jump.
Come on.
Wow.
Wind it back.
Megatron's ace in the hole was his
Everybody
antimatter,
else
which
chose
would have
that,
annihilated
man.
Frieza's
Not
ass
me.
no matter how tough it was.
And that was a real possibility. Megatron is a master tactician and manipulator with millions of years of combat experience. Frieza, on the other hand, has always relied on his raw power and intimidation to win fights.
When things don't go his way, he has a tendency to freak out.
However, Frieza has survived getting most of his body obliterated and kept going.
Which meant the antimatter
Wow.
wasn't a surefire win. It would have to completely cover Frieza's whole body before he could react. And Frieza was way too fast for that.
While Megatron scaled to characters who could cross galaxies, Frieza has kept up with Goku, who should be at least trillions of times faster.
And on his smaller size and key force fields, Frieza had more than enough ways to avoid, defend, or survive the antimatter.
So Megatron's only option was power. While Megatron has survived planet-busting explosions and even fought with a being that had the energy of a universe behind it, Golden Frieza was just too much for him, considering he certainly surpassed Goku and Beerus's punch class, since Universe 7 as a whole should be over 13 times larger than our own universe.
I was like, the minute he
Frieza's
went
super forms
gold,
would
done
far
deal.
exceed Megatron's own power.
And that feat happened at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super. Goku has gotten leagues stronger since then, and Black Frieza is currently beyond him. There was just no way Megatron was strong enough to keep up.
Megatron was a devious foe, but Frieza's power, speed, and sheer survivability allowed him to crush the Decepticon leader underfoot.
I guess you could say Megatron was cool, but Frieza was cooler.
The winner is Frieza.
Frieza was
Hard,
cool.
hard.
Throwing that metaphor in there though. Frieza was cooler, man. What y'all think about that video though?
Oh man.
You know what the result was gonna be, so I liked watching it though.
Man, don't nobody
R.I.P.
think that
Megatron.
evil great.
I never paid attention to Transformers like that, but I did watch Dragon Ball Z for like 20 plus years at this point. I already knew what it was gonna be.
Okay, I'll do y'all this deal, man. If y'all want us to do more death battle reactions, man, y'all gotta follow these ladies right here, man, and spam they DM, man. If you want to do more death battles, if not, we ain't gonna do it, my dog. You know what I'm saying, my guy? You feel me? So go ahead, follow them right now, man, and spam the like button. Share this video, man. Also, man, hit that like, hit that sub, man. We all gang.